Departing from those we dearly love and care for is very difficult, not easy. Sometimes we find it difficult to put our departure into words, but not Jesus. He tells his disciples, 11 of them, to go to a mountain in Galilee, where he is going to say, I'm departing. I'm ascending to the Father and your Father. And he says to them, full authority in heaven and on earth has been committed to me. Go therefore to all nations and make them my disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teach them to observe all that I have commanded you. I'll be with you always to the end of time. Wow. Jesus says to his 11 disciples, I am giving you the greatest commission in history. I'm sending you to go out and make all nations my disciples, my friends. I'm also sending you out to teach them and observe the very things that I've commanded you. And I'm also sending you in the same authority, in the same power that has been committed to me. And of course, you and I know that on the day of Pentecost, that promise of power was unleashed on the disciples, filling the room with the Spirit's presence like a mighty wind, filling their hearts and warming them for Jesus, and on their heads, tongues of fire, reminding them that they are now can be cleansed, can be forgiven for the past, given new life in the present, hope for the future, and then they can go out and share the good news. And then he says to them, I am with you always to the end of time. So Christ, yes, departed from his disciples. He's the ever-present friend. So is the Holy Spirit also very present in our hearts. And both the Spirit and Jesus are constantly praying for us. Yes, departing isn't easy. But for those who are in Jesus, they are assured of the presence of the Lord, of his power, and the greatest mission in history, to make all nations the disciples of Jesus. And we too, like those 11 disciples, are commanded to do the same thing. To know we got the authority of Jesus, we got his power, we got his strength, and then to go out and make other people Christ's friends. I was 10 years old when I encountered the risen Jesus. And ever since, as daily I pray to be filled with the Spirit, the same authority, the same power, I tell other people that Jesus is inviting you to be his friend.